Hello, hello. Just getting started. Finally figured out some of the YouTube settings. Hi, thank you. I made it on Canva. I figured it would match kind of the end screen for the videos that I post. So it was fun to make. How are you today? It is nice. So I had prehistoric in the last one that I did, but I wanted to kind of limit it to just prehistoric traits, so I don't have the bionic guides. Good, good. I need to install something that combines chats once I start getting some viewers on YouTube too. Ooh, nice. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get some stuff done, stay motivated. Been tired lately, but yes, dinosaurs. Let's see. Let's pick our people. So we want a digger for sure. And probably, I don't know if I want to do a builder or a cooker, because they can, of course, do all of them, but maybe a builder and then a researcher is the way I like to start out with. Oh, God. Okay, so they are flatulent. Decrease bathroom speed. I don't want a narcoleptic. They fall asleep periodically. This one's fine. And 7 science. That's good. Let's do... Okay, so we're gonna... I go with them. 7 construction. This is fine. Unempathetic. Not very good bedside manner. That's fine. Excavation, strength, and cuisine. They only have +1 excavation, though. I kind of like that to be a little higher. Oh my goodness. +9. So they're not very... not sure what the word I'm looking for is. They're very single-minded. Innately stylish. Decreased machinery, that should be fine. A suave base. What should we call our base? Additions, decisions. I can do dystopia. Ooh, it should be a play on dinosaur. Dinotopia. And then do I want to rename any of my duplicates? Facilia? Yeah, that's cute. Oops. And I think for now I'll just leave the duplicate names the same. And we'll see what our planet looks like. Ooh, yes, I like that. So let's do Gary. We'll do this one as Gary. That's fun. Oh, what do I have? Yeah, that's right. Woohoo! Alright, let's see what we get. We'll see how different this planet is to the other ones that we've been on. If any. Ooh, look at all the plants! That's fun! My collision monitoring system has detected an imminent threat to our survival. A huge impactor asteroid is hurtling directly at this planet. We must wake our way to the surface and mount a defense system in time to destroy the incoming asteroid before it destroys us. What? There's a time limit for when I have to reach the surface? Well, that's a twist I wasn't expecting. Okay. So, that's new. Let's get some digging going. I don't want to get rid of that too soon. Oh, look at all, oops. Look at the fun butterflies. And some new plants. Here's our dino. We had one of these in the other one. A lump. Couple of them. Poor little guys are trapped. What's this? A research portal? Okay. Oh, I need water. Here's water. So we will... Let's see, I like 1, 2, 3... Oh, I don't want to dig up the plant, though. So let's go... here. Oops. Cancel these. And we'll get our plumbing. So we want a pitcher pump. Right away. That should work. And then we want a spot for beds and a bathroom. I usually like that to be higher up, so actually, rooms can be 96 tiles. Maybe I'll do this. Oops. No. Let's do it kind of in line with this, maybe? No. It's a snacktus. So we're having a cactus snack. A snacktus. Should be fine on oxygen for a while. Oh, I did go a little bit. Let's cancel these. I mean, it's fine, but let's go here. And then is this nickel ore? So 1, 2. Make this one a little bit taller because of that. I don't want to get rid of the plants though. So maybe I'll do something along those lines for our roof. For now, oops. Cancel that. And then we can make our bedrooms up here. And there is some more water over there, so that's good. Let's see how big, oops, I can make the rooms. They can be 64 tiles. Well, that's plenty. And that still leaves some space for a ladder here. There's a little bit of oxygen already. And we'll make our cots. Leave room in case I need oxygen. That'll work. I can't see. Let's pull this down a little bit. Okay. Oh, I have to do this or they won't be able to dig. And then I can put bathroom underneath. How big can the washroom be? Also 64 tiles. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the oxygen yet, though. So when the oxygen gets used up, I will replace that. But for now, I will do kind of a backwards one. So we'll do our wash basin and our toilets. Start out with these doors. Can plan things out while they're having their nightly meal. I just have to be very careful not to break through that. That's not too bad to start out with. What is dinging at me? Something's beeping. Digging for resources, duplicate movement. Maybe that's just the music for the day? Wheat corn stalks. Mimica. Dinos. And I have to decide what I want to do with this area, because this is a research portal. Don't know yet what that entails. Go ahead and go all the way up here and clear out here. This. So we can get to these plants and auto harvest these. A ring rosebush. I like that. Are any of these harvestable? Apparently. Overgrow vine and overgrow node. Happy. Where did my other duplicate go? Oh, he's down here. Don't bury yourself in there, please. I don't see Gary. Is he like buried in here somewhere? Maybe? Where did Gary go? Gary, where did you go? Oh, there he is. He must have just been buried. Sorry, guys. You gotta build your... barracks and then the outhouses, and then you can... I don't have... the tiles I want yet. Oh, you made a mess. Ew. What you get for not building the toilets first, but it's kind of blocked off. Ew. Oh, I wonder if this is what's making all the noise. Blech. I don't think they can mop down there yet. And we're gonna need some storage areas. I'll let them finish this first. Speed it up just a bit. That way they don't get confused. And then... oh, one thing I... almost wish I left the aqua pack on because they can swim. But, oh well, that's okay. We need a ladder to go down into here. Maybe if we do this and build a wall here, and we won't have to worry about them accidentally leaking out into there. We will do it like that. We got an achievement, probably for... Bathrooms, perhaps? A bed and a bath, yep. That one's super easy to get. No accidents yet, so that's good. Oh, now we need to mop. Clean up on aisle 2. Icky. Oh, that's almost. So I could do another toilet, maybe? Or I could wait and do a shower in there. Boy, the oxygen's getting used up a lot faster than I'm used to. Of course, if you unbury it, if there's not blocks around it, it does get used up faster. So there's that. Now we need a research station. Kind of want to put it here, but I want enough space for it to be... because I think the research... the laboratory can be 120 tiles. So let's see... There's 90. $117. What did I say? 120. Okay, so that will be our laboratory. Ooh, except I'm gonna have to... Oops, not cancel. I'll have to deconstruct this ladder. And then go this way. That'll get rid of that plant, but at least I kind of want to plan these a little better. Wait. Some of my stations are probably not going to fit in that amount of tile, though. So I might... I'll still do that, but I think I'm going to do an extra tile down. Because some items are quite large. Which means these are going to get messed up. Well, there's lots of other plant things, so... And then I will cancel these. And then I can put in a research station, probably around here. Oh, you can do different colors. An LED research station. I kind of want to do that. Just to see what it looks like. And then we've got a printable. Okay, so we do need a rancher. And we will eventually need a decorator, and I don't mind starting out with 5. Decrease, so they can't completely not dig. Can't dig themselves out of a paper bag. That's not great. None of those are all that great. But they probably are better out of the other ones. Can't do cooking. Bottomless stomach isn't great. Undigging, that's the same. Shabby dresser, decreased decor. Or I can do briar seeds. Right now, Ellie's the one I'm leaning towards. So I guess I'll go ahead and do Ellie. And I can go ahead and give them a hat, I think. Skills! Oh, they haven't... Ellie's been granted aesthetic design, but doesn't have increased morale requirement. I'm learning it. Okay, so they do want to be a rancher, so we'll do farming for Ellie. And they can't get hats until they have skill points. Let's... Oh, they were able to reach all of that. Can they swim after all? How's their food? Okay, so we'll do that. Why are they not building over here? Because this isn't dug out? Perhaps? I already did a door there. I need power. I think I'll put power on this side. I think there is a power plant. And it can also be 120 tiles. But it has a really tall item also. So I'm tempted to put it down here. Even though that's not great for duplicates. I'm gonna do this first. And then we can do want to do 4. Okay. And this will be our power plant. Then once that's gone, I'll clear all of this out. I can do that much. Maybe even this. Yeah. I want to put a door here. And then I'll make this a nature reserve. I don't think I can do a nature reserve thing though. Not yet anyway. And then I need power. Do a couple of batteries. Leave room for oxygen. Maybe I should do an oxygenator here though, because otherwise they're gonna suffocate. It's probably overkill on the batteries, but for now, I just want that. To give me some options. Mixa. Kitty, kitty. Okay, and then we can do this. And this. And I also need a kitchen. Maybe I can put the kitchen here. 96 tiles. I don't know that that one has to be bigger, so I think I can do it here. 96 tiles. Make this our kitchen. I might make it a little bit shorter though, because I want maybe an area over here for the refrigerators. Maybe something like that. Food, and then we'll make our micro musher right here. And we'll power that one with this battery. And go up this way. That should work. And I think I'm gonna leave all of this open for when we get the... Maybe I should make that one more over, actually. Kitty, your nails are sharp. Do that one more over. Because I want to leave room for there to be a pole for them to slide down. And I don't want to, I just want to do the building here. I don't want to do power lines. And I want to cancel this micro musher and move it over one. Oops, cancel. And we can run our other power line down this way for when we have refrigerators. And we'll do a refrigerator first. I'll go ahead and do the whole... Wait. Where is our other... We'll do this one first. That way we can get our advanced research. Kitty. You're in the way, honey. Come here. And say hi. No one can see you when you're on my lap. No. Now I have kitty hair in my nose. Yes. I don't think I've ever pre-planned the size of the rooms quite that much, so I'm hoping that will work out well. And then we can do another nature reserve right here. I might have to do some ladders. Or at least a ladder here so they can build these. And then I can deconstruct those. Hi. Is that a good watch? Mm-hmm. That way they can get all this built. And then I need a storage area. That's done, so I can do this. And eventually I'm going to want to do this. Maybe I'll do the storage area over here. I don't need a door. I'll probably just put one there and then leave it open. Door here. Do we have lighting yet other than a lamp? No. We don't even have a lamp yet. And we can deconstruct all of these. Because these they can build when they're underneath of that. I won't be able to do... Maybe I'll do it like this. That way there's a ladder here. Oops. And a ladder here. Oops. No. Cancel. I want the ladder to be here. That way I can have a door there. And then I'll just have some extra open space. There. I don't know what I'm going to do with this space yet, but at least there's algae in here, so maybe it'll just be more storage or something. Do another door here, maybe? That's kind of a awkward... Maybe I should cancel this for now. I can dig here. I can do this, because those have already been built. Maybe dig here. In theory, as long as they don't do this one first, hopefully. That should keep the water from getting out. Heat. Slow learner, so I could have a decorator. Ooh, this one does critter aversions. They can't be, but they do. I don't have a cook yet. That's funny. They have +3, so they're good at taking care of animals, but they don't like animals. Excuse me. I don't really want a slow learner. And we won't need a duplicate or a doctor quite yet. Pete would probably be good too, because I'm not sure what it gets used for yet. It is combustible fuel used in power production. I don't have a generator for that yet, so I guess we'll just go with her and make her a cook. Oh. So she'll be our cook. Jean is our researcher. Gary is our builder. Gary the builder. And Bert is our digger. Yay, everybody's assigned. And no research focus. Let's do our other research station. Leave room for an oxygen spot there. And then let's research refrigerator next. I guess I should move this ladder farther down. And maybe I can do a pitcher pump. Can I do it there? Will it still get water from there? I could deconstruct these. And make that go over one. Maybe I will do that. But cancel this before they finish it and do that down one. And then I'll be weird and do this. A little bit awkward, but oops, no, cancel. Okay, so now we can make algae terrariums, and I can make all these goodies. Okay. I'll do an electric grill here. I'll do an egg cracker. I guess for now we could do the ration box in here unless the refrigerator gets done sooner. Might have to do a ladder like right here. So they can get down to here, maybe? I'm not entirely sure how that'll work. And then we can deconstruct that as soon as they get that built. Oh, wait, furniture. Nope. And I can put a storage container here. Perhaps. Since there's no polluted water yet. Ooh, that looks fun. A dew dripper. Ooh, what's this one? That one looks cool. It's a feathered dino. I absolutely need to do a... what do we call it? Stable. Stable can be 96 tiles. Oops. Okay, cool. So actually I'm going to deconstruct this then. Because now we can do a refrigerator. Guess I should have waited. Oh well. I'll do 3, but I'm only going to connect 1 right now. And then we can deconstruct this. And pick our next research. Switches are nice. Lavatories are good, so plumbing's always a nice thing to have. Airflow tiles are good. Where is our next research station? Do you want these? We're gonna need these for the stable. Plumbing's usually what I go for next. Guess I'll go for this and see what happens. Emulsification combines liquids and other inputs into fluid compounds. Interesting. Okay, so we'll do all edibles for now. And then we'll do pretty much everything except for we may not have it yet. Critter eggs, oxalite. Don't think we have any polluted dirt yet. And then we can get up to here and figure out what all these things are. Oh, we don't have... Okay, no, we've got 97,000 calories. I'm like, oh, are we out of food? We're not. We're good. And then I think I'm gonna do this and this maybe? And then maybe we can have another nature reserve there. And since they'll have to go through here to get water, then that should up their morale. In theory. Do I have an... Oh, I do have a park sign. Perfect. So let's make this a park. And let's make this a park. And let's make this a park. And no, I already have that. So once the oxalite gets out, and then maybe I can move the ladder up here. This is all kind of still a mess, but don't have a farm yet. We're gonna need a crafting station, but I don't know which area I want to put that in. I might do all of that kind of, all of those stations in its own room. Oh, we do need a rec room. How big is the rec room? Also 96 tiles. I could make this the rec room in theory. Like a door here? I think I could probably cancel that one. Oh, hello! Welcome in! Right? When you put doors in, it contains the rooms, because otherwise it reads them as too many tiles. So like right now, this says there's 241 tiles, and the different rooms have a maximum tile size. So it just gives different benefits. What other... I don't need the compost, because I'm gonna do... Just open these so I know that they're new. And eventually I will do the polluted soil in here so it doesn't let off any polluted gas. Yep. These particular doors won't trap the gas, but once I get a oops, zoom in. Once I get the manual airlocks, then I can do that. Nice. I've got a cook. I've got a builder. Fertilizer is always good when you start farming. I don't quite need a doctor yet, and I'm still kind of getting things set up. So the fewer duplicants the better, so I'll probably just go with fertilizer. Ah, cool beans. I do have a few games where I've gotten to the surface, and there is a feature of the world I'm on now where you're supposed to get to the top almost as fast as you can so you can build defenses against a comet that's on its way to destroy the planet or your asteroid that you're on. I'm not sure. I just started this one though, so it might be a while before I get to the top. It can be. There's the different asteroids can have different surfaces, I think. You're supposed to prevent it from getting destroyed. So there's a comet or another asteroid that's on its way to hit where we're at, and we have to put up defenses to try and prevent that from happening. Can I do this? And I wanted to try and get my safe or my base kind of all set up. And definitely get the airlocks before I start going up too much. Because the higher you build, the harder it is to maintain the oxygen in your main base area. Because all of the gases have different, I guess, gravities. So oxygen rises, so all of the oxygen in your base, if you don't put airlocks before you move upwards, it's all going to rise and you're going to end up with just a bunch of carbon dioxide in your base. Like in your main little area. So like now... So the oxygen's the highest, and then your carbon dioxide sinks to the bottom. So I don't have them yet. Actually, I should probably do that next since I do have to go down. It's these little, it's special doors that you can build. Yep. And then if you can get, I like to build like a little area that produces oxygen from water. And then I'll pipe that to different areas, and you can also set up little, these atmosphere or the atmosuit checkpoints, or there's an oxygen mask checkpoint. So anytime your duplicates go past that point, they'll put on an oxygen mask that prevents them from suffocating from going in the areas that aren't very friendly to them. Well, I try and build them, like right now this is probably a good spot. So then if I build like a little area kind of here, once I get those specialized doors, I'll put one in each space here, and then I'll start my ladders up. That way the oxygen doesn't all go up to the top. And then if I have... So after I get those doors, then I'll probably do... let's see, where is it? I know there's an oxygen mask. Yeah, here. So then I can do the portable gases next. It takes a little while to research all of the pieces you need for things, but... Uh-oh. Maybe it's just my camera? Okay, maybe it was just my camera. Yeah, I think it was just the camera. I heard a noise, and that sometimes means my OBS crashed. Okay. The wrong button. Okay, so my filters are good now. I do want them to check this out because I have not used this before. I think this is a feature to this particular expansion. There we go. All right. Okay, so now I've got manual airlock, so I can do that. So that'll all be ready to go. I'll probably do something along the lines of that. Get. So now I have airflow tiles, that's good. Blast shot maker. Oh, I do need to get... And a meteor blaster. Fires an explosive projectile at incoming space objects to defend the colony from impact-related damage. So I'm guessing this is what I need to build up top. So my colony doesn't get destroyed. That. Portal unlocked. Where does the portal go? Ooh. Eureka, we've decrypted the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. Oh. I didn't think I'd seen those before. Cool. There's our top. Uh-oh. $289 cycles. Oh, that's kind of fun. I've never had that before. And there's already one up here. I just have to get to it. Explosive lockers. Oh, that's cool. So, see, dude dog, if you're still here, this is what the surface looks like on my particular planet. That's fun. And there's the potentially the asteroid that's gonna hit us. Cool. So I've got to get up there and get all of that set up before 288 cycles isn't bad. That gives us plenty of time, really. So that gives me time to research the oxygen masks to send them up to get everything built and set up. In theory. So if I set up, I need water for making. Are there any geysers? These guys look so cool. So many things that I need to build, and I don't have the plans for them yet. I only have that so far. We need to research faster. So we've got food. We're still doing okay on food, but mash bars. Nom. But then we can toasted millet. I don't think I've had that before. New goodies. Okay, so now I want this one, or I need my other water filter, or the other oxygen. That might be up here. Or it's in refinement, maybe? Liquids, gases. They've changed this around. It's I do solar panels too, so that's fun. I want the I don't remember where it's at. It's not the hydro sensor. Already got the water sleeve. Don't remember what it's called. It's not the carbon skimmer, but it's similar. Smart home. So many things. I know what it looks like. Excuse me. Skimmer. Oh, here we go. Electrolyzer. That's what I want. I don't know why things are unstable. Gotta decide where I want to set all of that up. Oh, the oxygen's gone here now, so I can do this. And now I can do mush fry. Lick. Mud pies, num. Gotta keep an eye on the time. But I'm good so far. Should probably sweep out these areas too. That will help the morale. I think I'm just gonna have to do a ladder here. And then deconstruct them after. Okay. Okay, so we need an area that I can do all of that in. I want that to all remain basically untouched. Oops. Maybe we'll just make this a nature reserve too for now. Make it a park. And then maybe I can use this area . I might have to get... No, I could probably leave those alone. I need a liquid plump. And need power. I might need a second. Everything is safe right now, so I might have a separate one for this. That should be good. And then I need electrolyzers. Oops, I need one of these to be canceled because I need that to be gas pump. And then I'll filter that all down into basically a... The white is input. Oh, okay. In theory, that should be what I want, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna want gas pipe to go into here. And then the output. Oh, wait. Cancel. We'll want to go all the way up here. Also need to power these. Another reason why this all should be on the same power grid, because it will take more power than some of the other stuff. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna pause this for a second for a quick.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. Somewhere far beyond, keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop.
Hey, I'm back. And pause. I can't set the filters until that's done. Ooh, oxygen fern. That's always a good one. Do a farm tile. I want it down here somewhere. Or maybe I can put it over here. I definitely need to work on my... Or I could even put it here. I can't put it in here because otherwise this won't be a... I guess I'll put it here for now. Oh, all that's not going to do a whole lot of good. I can't build a ladder there. Research. Next I want to do... I could do the gas reservoir. I kind of want to do these though, the fire poles. Some of this is so messy. Oh, now I can build these. And I've got skill points. Okay, so Bird can do super hard digging now. And his morale is all good, so that's nice. Critter ranching. Building. And field research. I'd like to see the morale up a little bit higher, but at least we've got some nature reserves. That'll help. Get all those cleaned up and maybe add some decor. This is 59 tiles. I want to make this the recreation room, and it can be 96. Oops, that's not what I wanted. $59. Well, I'll just do this for now, and then I'll put a door somewhere. I am gonna... I need a room to do all of my refining and crafting. Then we can put our water cooler in here. Still doing okay on food. And I do want to make a mess hall at some point, so that's 64 tiles. Maybe I'll put that up here. Something along those lines. Mess hall needs dining tables and no industrial machinery. I'll just start out with 5 tables because that's all of them that I have. Do we have more skills already? Yeah, Nisbet. Oh, her morale is really good. Why is she 10? Not that I'm complaining. Oh, for a second I thought somebody was here. It's the dog. Like, who's home? Okay, I'll leave the research for now so I can get some of the building stuff done. And do this. And then I can plant, ooh, edibles. I want to plant this one though. Why are they not? Oh, do I not have a tile here? Can I not put a tile there? What's going on? Oh, okay. They just haven't built it yet. I think. Good job, Ellie. And we want this one to be oxygen. Which Ellie needs more of. Oxyfern should help with that. Pollination. Oh, it needs one of the butterflies. I wasn't gonna pick the research, but I forgot I need the oxygen mask station. Where is that? Unless I already picked it. it was close to what I was doing before. Here it is. And then I need a refinement area. So maybe I'll do that here. Do like a little crafting room. Do an airflow tile. Or two. I better make it bigger because some of this stuff is bigger. And then I can do... Ooh, plywood press? Interesting. I don't think I've seen that one before, but I don't have any plant husks that I know of. Those will be good. Maybe I should do those here. Oh, wait. Cancel. Cancel. Because I didn't check the material. It's an insulator. Slow heating. The lowest rate of heat transfer will be determined by the object with the lowest thermal conductivity. Got so much of the shale, but maybe we'll do this one. I don't know how much it helps, but I figure it can't hurt. I got distracted. Because I want to... Okay, so checkpoint will go up here. And then a dock. And then the ventilation. Oh. Can deconstruct these because I don't need them. And then basically one duplicate at a time will be able to go up there. We'll start with something slow. One tiles. Missing a decor building. So I wanted a recreation room. Recreational Industrial. Okay, so I need something that's decor related. Surprised I don't have a planter yet. Ooh, hatchling. Suit wearing, doctoring. Ooh, they've got good building, but they require light to sleep. Unpracticed artist. Decreased machinery. Hatches, maybe. What's my oxygen? It's not great, but I don't want it to do this one here then. Once this gets going, then I can run some vents up. And that will work better. Oh, I need to make... I need a crafting station. I'm tempted to do a skill scrubber just because. Maybe I'll build it, but I don't necessarily need to hook it up quite yet. Medicine. I want a rock crusher. And a kiln, probably. Don't know that I need that quite yet, but I'll make one. And then what all needs power? Cancel power lines. And then we'll just do that. That should work. Let's make these a priority 4. And I need to make these a higher priority. Start with these. I think these also, what do these produce? They produce a hydrogen. Okay. So I want hydrogen. And then I'm going to want... What is my research on right now? Nothing? That's 20 out of 20. Did I pick something? I don't think so. I want the gas reservoir. Next. And I might put that on its own separate. Little spot. Do I want to do those? Actually, I don't want to do that kind. I want to do this because my oxygen... My oxalite plant is going to want a certain type of gas. Make this a 6. I don't want to make too many of them 6 at a time. There we go. Now I've got a good tile there. Don't get yourself stuck in there. Please. Please, Bert, don't get yourself stuck. There we go. Come on. Build it before they go down there. Good job. I always get scared when there's a gap like this because they'll go down there and then they'll get stuck. Okay, now I should be able to make an oxygen mask. We'll make these. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. You can do it. I did not notice that. Bummer. Is it break time? Yes. So long as this doesn't die. Mm. Well, that's unfortunate. So now I'm going to need to do a water pump. Maybe that'll work? Actually, let's make this 9. That way they do these before they do that. Okay. What did I do there? Okay, that should just be a mask dock, in theory. Power, and then let's change the priority of this to 6. Nice. Oxygen mask is getting made. Anything else we can make? Not yet. I don't really think I need to make anything with that quite yet. I guess if I ran into water over here, I could dump it all down into there. Any... So far I haven't run into any geysers at all. How is it an unreachable build? Oh, because I don't have the mask delivered yet. That's why. That's why they quit building. And it's break time. Let's speed up break time for you. Nom. Everybody's getting some sleep. Oh, what is that? Storage unavailable. Emitting. Oh, I don't have anywhere to dump my polluted water yet. Okay, I already have a researcher, and they've got allergies. A duplicate with allergies I don't think would be a very good idea on this planet. And I don't want any that require light to sleep. Slow that back down again. So many little critters. I do want to do... Why do these not have power yet? Oh, did I change the priority on... I did. That's why. Oh, how come I don't have power to those yet? No power wire connected. I might have... We haven't gotten the container done yet, and I don't think it's going to fit in that little area. Ooh, I need food. I don't have those breached yet, so maybe that one... Okay. Now, what does the meteor blaster need? Insufficient blast shot. Oh, that's right. I need the blast shot maker. Yes, which I need refined metals for. Combined with petroleum. I don't know why my camera's being... so fussy today. So I need to find petroleum. How are we doing on research? We're almost there on one. Unreachable build. Why are those unreachable? This one should be reachable. I am not sure. Utilities. We're getting closer to the water being done. I can always put a block here to keep the water in, though. When I do... the gas reservoir. How many tiles was this? Okay. Good on the room size, so that's good. And then this, it's 107 tiles. So 7. So I need to cut it down by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be fine. In theory. I have played it for 662 hours. Not this particular save, but a little bit, yeah. There's still so much that I have to learn because there's so much to the game, but I know enough to last for a while. Welcome in, by the way. Still need to finish this up, but I want to get the research done first so I can get my gas reservoir built. Power all going. Actually, I think I could probably make this one lower priority. Well, I do need to make this. So I'm still a ways away from that because I need 800 to build it. So far, I've got 250, so I'm going to need more than 5. Better to have more than less. Thermal sensor. Yes. Okay. I wanted to make sure that got built before. Things got messy. And then eventually I can do a hydrogen generator. Here. Probably go ahead and just build a platform under it for now. And let's make this priority 4. Oops. It's higher priority, so hopefully I can get all that cleaned up. Oh, and then if I do a bottle emptier here, then I can dump any of my water there. Do I have any? Okay, so now that my mess is cleaned up, aha, it takes time. There's so much that you can do in the game. But even with the basics, it's fun. Or at least I think it is. Mm-hmm. I think this area is probably one of the more sophisticated tricks I've learned, is to put all of the electrolyzers in a room that create oxygen with water, because they do it more efficiently than the oxygen diffusers, which use up algae pretty quickly. And then to have the gas pump to pump all of it out and filter out the oxygen to filter it through. And then it creates hydrogen also, so then I put that into a gas reservoir, and then later I can add a hydrogen generator for power. So that's probably the most complicated thing I've figured out how to build so far. Muckroot is good, because then we will have food. I don't have a supplier yet, but there's so much that they can't do. Yeah, we'll go with food. Food is good. And then I can just mop this up and deconstruct my liquid pump, because I don't need that anymore. And maybe I can deconstruct the liquid pipes here. Make sure they don't deconstruct this one. Okay. I don't know if this ever quits making oxygen, but right now I'm just cycling it back into itself. I believe I either had a viewer tell me that they, or it was another streamer that I watched put it together. I think it was, I'm trying to think. I don't remember who it was, but I think another streamer that I watch used that method for theirs, and that's how I learned it. And then I had a viewer tell me, like there's I think the algae terrariums aren't as, they don't generate as much oxygen per algae to be like sustainable, and that the electrolyzer does better. back to 5. Okay. Somehow I need to find petroleum. Oh, can I make my... Yes, I can make the blast shot maker now. Probably just put it here. Oops. Because in this particular playthrough, I have an asteroid that's gonna come and hit. Oh, is it gonna replay the... So I've got to get this meteor get up to the meteor blaster and arm it so that it will protect us from getting hit by whatever is going to come hit the planet and destroy it. So I've got to build up to that, and I've got to make ammunition, which is the first time I've ever done that. So this is a new experience for me. But I need petroleum in order to make the blast shots too. So I've got to dig down to find that. Because I don't think there's any creatures that produce it. Uh-oh. Who's suffocating? Jean! Jean, what are you doing? You're not supposed to get yourself stuck in a hole. Yep. I am on... Which one am I on? Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm on the prehistoric planet pack. What does they need? Colony lacks pyrotechnic skill. No liquid intake. Produces blast shot from refine. Yeah, so I need... petroleum. So I need to get down to some petroleum. And that's usually lower. Usually. Oh, hello! To make the air, you start out with, you have to, after you get a lot of your stuff built, you'll do research. And this is your research tree. So your basic one will give you an algae terrarium, but you also start out with the recipe for making an oxygen diffuser. which needs power. So the first way to make power is you use the little hamster wheels. And I set up a battery so they don't have to run on it quite as long. And then you'll use, so the little manual generator, and you just run wire to the oxygen diffuser. And it will create oxygen. But you don't have to create it right away because there's oxalite kind of scattered throughout. And they give you kind of time to get to a point where you can get all the resources for making your oxygen. So you'll start out with a few blocks of the oxalite to keep you going for a little bit. Hope that helps. I do need to pick another research focus. I could go for, oil refinery. I do want, okay, I think I'm going to go this way. That way I can get the hydrogen generator. And since you can do the whole tree, that'll make it so I don't have to go back and pick another research focus right away. Why have they not... Maybe I need to up the priority on this, because I made a mask. Okay, now they should be able to do this now. Poor little dinos. He's miserable. He's all confined. Well, I'm probably gonna have to call the stream in about 15 minutes. So I've got to go pick up my kiddo from band practice. But I'll probably be on tomorrow around the same time. Potentially. I wish I could zoom out more. Not too bad for a couple hours of setup. Usually I focus on getting the bathrooms done sooner. So right now we've got outhouses and wash basins. But because of the incoming asteroid, that's kind of been on my lower priority, so I've gotten more of the other things done that I usually take a while for. Brine ice. I thought I had that as a deconstruct. I guess not. heat burner. Maybe when this gets completely full, then I'll do the hydrogen generator. But right now, power seems to be doing okay. Yeah, it's not strange, so that's good. The asteroid will hit in 274 cycles, so we're in cycle 26, so we've got quite a few cycles before it'll hit, so there's time. And as far as I can tell, if I don't manage to get the ammo created for it, the destruction doesn't quite reach the base, but it wouldn't be great. Got a new plant that I haven't seen before. The Megafrond. That's cool looking. We got ice. So I don't want to dig through here because I'm going to end up with water all over the place. Oh, hello, kitty. You want to say hi before it's time to end? Yeah. Silly cat. So let's see if I dig up to here, maybe? And then maybe go this way? Oh, new printable. The surface is a lot closer than it is, or than I'm used to it being. This will be good for if I end up with temperature problems. I haven't planted any plants yet either, so I'll need to get on that after I make sure I can survive the asteroid. I do need to build this across, otherwise I won't be able to reach things. Oh, what did these guys produce? So they... Feather fiber. Okay, so you can use it for making clothes. Nice. And these produce grain. Carbon dioxide. Oh, those are cute. Those are gassy moos. I'm wondering if there's any plants that I can use for making petroleum, because that might be another option. So the ammo, I have a crafting station for. So I need to make blaster shots. But in order to... Oh, well, maybe I don't need petroleum. Oh, no, okay. So yes, I do, because I have to have a liquid intake pipe in order for the machine to work. So I'll use nickel to make the blast shot. There's two different kinds of ammo that I can make. I don't know which one I need for sure. But the machine itself needs petroleum to work. And I haven't discovered petroleum yet. And that's usually lower down. So after I get up to the top and make sure I can reach that, then I'll also need to dig down. There'll usually be little pockets of it. I'm hoping since you need it to protect the planet, they'll be more plentiful. Because your resources are kind of varied per the... I don't know what... I wonder if it's overheating. For whatever reason. Oops, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. And if I do the fire poles, then they can move faster. Maybe I'll do this way. I'm not sure which direction is the best to move up. But this is where I want to end up. I guess I could technically... move straight down. Whoops. Oh, actually that works out perfect. So I can cancel these. And maybe I'll add this on the side. That should work. Then I just have to wait for this to get discovered so I can... My goodness. The camera is not playing nice today. I haven't had this problem with it before. Hello! Welcome in. You're catching kind of the tail end of the stream, but I will be on again tomorrow, kind of continuing this. We've got a asteroid, oops, that is pending. So we've got to try and prevent that from hitting our colony. We've got to get some ammo made and get all the way up there. and need to discover some petroleum still. I hope you're having a good day today. Making some progress. Okay, so I can make the generator now. I've already gotten the achievement for the generating or using power without a generator, so I'm not too worried about that yet, but I am going to wait for this to kind of build up the hydrogen first. Thank you. Let's see. I haven't checked my skills for a little bit. I also need a pyrotechnic. So maybe... so maybe I'll keep an eye out for someone the next go around that I can grab for that. Their morale is all still pretty good, so we're good there. Okay, so we brought out an entire branch of skill tree. Yep. Yep. And speed it up a little bit for the nighttime. We'll see how far we get. Not sure what we've got going on. What are they? Might need to up the priority on this stuff. Oh, why is that 9? I don't want it to be 9. Let's stress them all out. Want to see how far I can get here before I've got to go. Ow, kitty, that hurts. Oh, thanks for the follow. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. And I think I'm still on fast mode. Didn't quite get as high up as I wanted to today, but really, for just 3 hours of gaming, got quite a bit of stuff set up, I think. Still got to get down below. And we're pretty close to the top. This is gonna need to get dug out. Maybe we'll have a supply. Yes. Unpracticed artist. I think their morale won't go up as well. But they can do doctoring and supplying. I don't think that'll be too detrimental. Maybe. Potentially. And I really just need somebody that can be my pyrotechnic. Which they need to improve their morale by 5? In theory? And you can assign it to them without them having that morale, but they're just more efficient, I think, if their morale is higher. Oh, I think I can make a... Ooh, hello. Not entirely sure which menu it's on. Kitty, you're not helping. I know it's not on ventilation. Maybe I didn't quite get to it yet. You can make a sauna. Okay, I must not have gotten the research done yet. Maybe? No, because it's right here. The power control station. I'll do that one next. Just makes your generators more efficient. Ladder. Slowly getting higher. And these guys are cute too. What is he doing? Okay. Well, as addicting as this is, I really should get going. So thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow or next time. We'll see you later. Have a good night or a good day.